Hey everyone, we wanted to give you an audio warning. That means that our guest on the show did not have a great quality setup, and not at his fault. 100% my fault. I made him sound like a super bad robot. However, I can't change it now, so I want to say I'm so sorry to Chris from the More Gooder Than podcast. He was amazing in every sense of the word, and my recording techniques butchered him. So, again, thanks for being on the show, Chris. Everybody, if you can just bear with us, it is worth it to hear his John Goodman impression. I promise.
Hey!
Welcome to Lawful Stupid, episode 20. And we're going to do what we normally do, but before we do that, we have a super cool guest, and I'm actually going to let him introduce himself.
I feel super cool now. I didn't know I was super cool. I just thought I was on like level cool, like
regular
medium cool. But I am like regular cool. I am Chris Brayton from More Gooder Than podcast, where we take 3 similar themed movies and make them fight to the death, gladiator style, much like these guys did off air. It's brutal to hear them talk to each other.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. And so what we're going to do, which is what we always do, I'm going to play this sweet intro music that none of them can hear, and it's my favorite part because they all get muted. And then we're going to do our typical Lawful Stupid intro.
Music always plays in my
Are we really muted? I wonder if we're really muted.
Yeah,
we just ruined it right now.
No, you're really not. They can hear it. Anyways,
Oh.
last time on Lawful Stupid.
We all got to go and pick a guild to be in. And so, Christoph, where did you go?
I joined the Architects.
Okay. Rowan, where did you go?
With the Nerd Historians.
Also known as the Arcanist Guild.
That's what I said.
And I chose the Guild of the Red Sun.
You murdered a child, as I recall.
She was not a real child. She was a demon child.
Same.
Well,
Now we're just splitting hairs.
Nope, I split her twain, but she was a demon child.
whatever you got to tell yourself.
And then the biggest thing is we saw a guy walk out of one of the bars we were in, and he had one of the hammers that was in the same place as the mystical loot that we saw.
Yes, he was a dwarfman.
It's true. I do want to clarify that it was like a single hammer. It wasn't like there was hammers. But
Listen,
There were tons of hammers.
you
We were
wanted
cave
us-
full of hammers.
You wanted us to be wrong on so many fronts, and I'm just giving you this opportunity. I didn't read it directly off my notes like you wanted
I'm
me
proud
to.
of you. I'm proud of you for not reading it off your notes like you so desperately wanted to. But yeah, he's right. That's roughly where they were. So that's where we're going to pick up, boys. We're going to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I thought that's what we always did.
Sometimes.
No,
All right.
arguably.
So in the last episode, you guys see this dwarf, and he's got the hammer. And as you see him exit, I assume you guys want to pursue, right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys head towards the door, and by the time you make it out, you kind of see that dwarf in the distance, and Rowan, you feel your loot start to shake on your back.
I'm gonna give everybody the shh sign. I'm gonna put a finger over my lips. Shh. And I'm gonna continue to pursue this dwarf, but quiet.
I'm gonna pull out the loot and just shoot him a look and like give it a shake.
And when you shake it back, it starts actually playing itself. It begins to strum its
I
own
said, be
tunes.
quiet.
I am. The loot's playing itself.
And so as those tones ring out, it's almost as if only you three hear them in this busy type of trade district street. And as you've all often felt, and Rowan more than anyone else, you feel your world swirl around you and begin to dissipate.
No, not again.
Here we go.
So
Oh, God.
you guys appear in the middle of a castle courtyard. And I need everybody to do perception checks for me.
I would love to.
I am historically the worst at these.
Coming out strong with the 6.
I will tie your 6.
Oh, nice.
I got a 14.
Oh.
Okay, so everybody, you guys realize you're no longer in the main city. So good job. Now, Rowan, this is a little different for you. You can see inside of this castle courtyard that the guards you're noticing are tieflings. And they look exhausted. And you can tell that whatever's going on, it's stressing people right the fuck out. So now you guys are in the middle.
I got a question. What would it have taken for us to not know that we were transported to a new place?
I mean,
I just imagine
I'm
like
gonna be real, probably less than a
Atlas.
5. I'm thinking Atlas is just sitting there going, "Go after the hammer."
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, where'd that hammer go? You know,
We
just,
turned
okay.
the wrong way.
I go, Christoph, these are your people.
Well, you didn't notice that, so you don't.
You didn't notice that.
Metagaming.
What?
-2.
Only
Negative
I saw
40
that
points.
because I'm perceptive.
Rowan told me.
I did
You did?
not. And
What
I
was the
won't.
last time you metagamed? What was the punishment?
He got a stutter.
That's right. Well, Atlas already has that, so that's not a punishment.
Thank you, Chris.
They also gave me a wolf hand once.
I also gave him a wolf hand once for being bad, not using his offhand attacks. I figured you could never forget.
I will never forget that one.
Well, oh no, I got myself a wolf hand right now, and this is terrible.
He's right. All of your characters sound the same way, so it's probably accurate.
No,
Well, I don't know if I even played with you guys.
Atlas's voice was cultivated specifically for this.
So you guys begin to hear the sound of battle on the opposite side of the wall. You hear the crunching of bone against blade, arrows flying freely from their bow, and you can see coming from the gate this giant bugbear like charging towards you guys with a small squadron behind him of tiefling warriors who are like limping and just beat to hell and back. And that's where we have John Goodman come in.
Yes.
Pretty good. I just want to say for the record that the moment you said blade on bone, I was already heading in the opposite direction. So you factor that into my position in the world. As soon as you said bone on blade, I was like, fucking goodbye forever.
Okay, yeah, so you're bolting the opposite direction.
I pull out Foxwood and ready a battle stance. Two-handed sword, just waiting for this thing to come at me. Come at me, bro.
Crash.
Come at me.
You boys look like you're entering into a world of pain. Is that what you're telling me? Especially you over there, white orc. You're entering in to a world of pain. Am I the only one around here who gives a damn about the rules?
It's just John Goodman quotes. I love it. I'm on board. Let's do it.
This is awesome.
Does anyone know what this bugbear was talking about? Do I fight it? I think I just fight it, right?
Well, I don't. We haven't exchanged pleasantries first.
My
we're not
name is
interested in any
Christoph
pain.
Shindo.
Well, it seems very abrasive. I was not sure if he was a bugbear, friend or foe.
It depends.
On what?
Depends on you. What are your names? What are your
My
names?
name is Christoph Shindo. I'm back here.
Christoph, I dig the cut of your job. I dig you. You look like someone I could work with. And what?
I look pretty good from here, but I don't have great eyesight from very far away.
I'm Rowan. I'm just here.
Oh, hi, Rowan. You're just here. Is that what? You're in the middle. My castle's under siege, and you're just here. That's what you're doing right now. Whatever. if you're gonna help me, help me. If not, keep that orc behind you. I just can't even see his face. He's definitely over the line, right? With that big sword in my face. But if you're here to help, you can help. But sorry. Just looking at your guys' faces.
Ouch.
Anyway.
I guess his friend, and I'll put the sword back.
As you do so, she says, "Kill."
Well, anyway, you may call me John the Good Man. Sometimes you just call me John. You can call me Goodman. Every so often somebody calls me Walter. I don't know why they call me. I got my big old stick here. I call it Roseanne. This is my stick, Roseanne.
No.
That is the ugliest stick I've ever seen.
That seems more like it should be the name of a bag.
This stick right here is incredibly abrasive, and it's hurt a lot of people. This stick, Roseanne, right here.
That Roseanne can't be allowed in combat. That Roseanne should be barred.
Yeah. Boom.
So we just
You
tag
get
her
appointed.
in the
He's
next
got to get
episode,
appointed.
right? Like that's what we do. We'll release it. We tag her on Twitter.
Well, for sure.
She's got nothing else to do but listen to our podcast.
She's got that Netflix money now.
Hey there, it's your Lawful Stupid DM Dwayne. I want to bring a really good podcast spotlight this week, and you're going to love every second of them, as well as a product that we absolutely love, and you should go check out.
Hi, you've reached Married to the DM.
Tessa and Logan
Aren't here right now.
please leave your gaming
Or relationship questions at the sound of the beep, and we'll get back to you.
during our next episode. Till then,
The couple that plays together.
stays together.
Did you just say beep?
Yes. Married to the DM. Find us at nerdsmith.org or wherever you download your podcasts.
All right. Enough about my old stick. I have one question for you boys. How do you feel about kobolds? That's really the only question I have for you.
Kobolds, don't love them.
I've never met one.
Are you saying cold wrong? How do you feel about
Kobolds.
colds?
No, it's
Kobolds.
Kobolds.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Are you in my castle or am I in your castle? Because if you're in my castle around these parts, your big city kobolds, they're kobolds over here in these parts. Do I need to hit you with my big stick, Roseanne? The big stick,
you can
Roseanne.
try, and I pull a stick. I pull it out. Fox it out again.
Don't. This is
This is not.
not constructive.
And as you guys
Alice,
are
remember the
arguing,
vision?
as you guys are arguing and bickering amongst yourselves, you guys see a familiar character kind of walk over. Shane, more familiar to you, Christoph, more familiar to you than to anyone else. You guys see Carter Svan approach you. And he's in worn metal armor. He's stained in these deep, dark red, these blood-covered armor pieces. And he's wielding a terrifyingly large lance for his persons. And he walks over and he says, "Oh, what is a white orc doing inside the camp?"
I look around to look for the white orc.
And he
Wait.
points directly at you. You.
Well, long story short, my good friend Rowan, and Rowan's next to me. I'll pull him close, like into me, grab his shoulder and pull him into me. Has
Hello.
this fancy loot that from time to time will transport us to places that are not seemingly for vacation.
You know, just for the reference, this should be more privy to information and not things that we just tell every Tom, Dick, and Stanley.
Okay, you know what?
My name's
I
not
came
Tom.
to fight in your army.
Shot in the dark. Is this Spawn younger than the one that we know?
Yes.
So Kristoff starts just like sniffing wildly. He's like trying to get a scent. He's just like, boys, it's fucking time travel.
I knew it. I didn't know it, but I figured after you said it was.
It's what?
It's fucking time travel.
No.
No, I can smell it.
Our DM would not do that. He said he would not do that.
I can distinctly smell it.
Well, I guess we're here now.
Well, don't you know this Svan? Isn't he from your place or something?
No, let me guess. Hello there, Mr. Swan. My name is Kristoff. No last name. And we are here to assist you in the Kobold campaign.
And he says,
I want this in real life. Every time I listen to the podcast, you're doing our laugh tracks. Yes.
No, his name is Chris Space Toff.
Kristoff. That is my name.
he looks at you and says, like the prince.
No, mine's spelled with a C.
Terrible way to spell it, but
I
what
know.
are you guys doing here?
Parents are buffins. We're here to assist in the ongoing Kobold campaigns.
Great. How did you get in the castle?
Oh, you know how old castles in Silence have many different entrances and exits that have been lost through the years?
No, I don't know that there's entrances and exits in this castle that have been lost in the years.
I'll show you later, but first,
Well, how
the
would you
Kobold.
know that?
I'm from here. Look at me. I'm a tiefling man.
He looks over and scratches his chin. That adds up.
Yep. And you're a Madman Spawn. I've heard about you.
I'm what?
Madman Spawn.
I don't feel mad.
You're right. You're just Spawn of the Lightning Gauntlet, Storm Riders Supreme.
Oh, my reputation precedes me then.
Correct.
Great.
Wait,
So
wait.
if you're here to help,
You guys,
what?
you guys know each other?
Nope.
Only through reputation, and he would not know me, a commoner who's definitely not noble in any way.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't know him.
Me and Spawn here, we play this game called Balling, where we just like line up. We pretend we call the kobolds, we call them pins, and then we roll balls at them, and we try and see how many we can knock down. That's what me and Carter do sometimes. And then, but we don't roll on Saturday because that's against how I do things. So anyway, carry on with your conversation.
Oh, that does
Felt like
sound
I wanted
fun.
to interject
That does
there for a
sound fun.
second.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. I
I'm
appreciate
called
you telling
balling.
everybody. It's really good to let them know that it's not this terrible war that we're fighting. That there's some time to relax.
Hey, when you gotta fight a war, you sometimes you just gotta let loose, and that's how I roll.
Yeah, it's
Stress
the little
gets to you.
things.
Yeah.
The little things.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so am I like not wanted here? I'm still not sure what's going on. Everyone says, hey, White Orc, and I just don't know why that is.
Not pleased by it.
I hate kobolds.
I mean,
that
I
adds up.
dig your. I feel like it's a good accent, a serviceable one that lots of people could enjoy. So I think I can allow it just for a little bit. And anyway, so as long as you keep that accent perfectly, I think we're good in our cast.
If you slip up for even 1 second, you'll be
I
dead
will
where you
not.
stand.
What accent?
You're right. It's infectious.
Yes.
Just the way that he talks like a normal orc.
That's how all orcs sound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
but one of them I know.
They all sound like that to me.
It's good. All right,
that's
so
just-
point us in the direction of these terrible kobold pins, and we
And
shall
wiggles.
destroy them.
Yeah.
Great.
That's ready to roll?
Yeah, that sounds great. They've been at our doorsteps for quite some time, so it would be nice to have another pair of hands around here.
3 pairs of hands, and then I hold my hands up, and I just look at the boys like, show them our hands.
I will too show my hands.
You think you got
And
big hands? You got big hands, boy?
Again, is that for
He-
me, the white orc, I'm guessing, or is that for everybody in the whole castle here? Or,
I've been told I have pianist fingers.
what fingers?
Pianist?
I'm
I'm-
still not hearing it right, I don't think.
Slender and dexterous fingers made for
Oh.
playing the piano.
yeah, it's
That's
fine.
better.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're not big hands. They're not
You
small
guys-
by any means.
And at that point, Spawn looks at you guys and says, "Well, if you're done cutting up, I think it's time that we take the fight back to them."
I can do that.
Sounds great.
And Foxwood says, "Yes, yes, Gil."
I get it, lady friend. Hush up.
And Spawn kind of motions for you guys to follow him, and he leads towards the gate that John the Goodman had kind of rushed towards you from. And his squad of tieflings now headed towards the medical tent. He can kind of explain to you the battle that's been raging on. This is the part where you improv.
I can't. Yeah. I got it, man. Okay. So here's the thing. Every night is Kobolds. I'll take what you guys say, Kobolds, and because every night they attack in greater numbers than the night before. We fend them off because, as you can tell, I'm quite the badass. No big deal. I'm not bragging or anything. Carter knows how to handle himself too, Carter. I'm looking at you, bud. You got this. But I'm not gonna lie. The old Goodman, he's losing some ground. Roseanne has made a return into form recently, and it seems to be doing just as good anyway. I can't keep carrying it every time, but I know that there's going to be attack tonight. I feel it in my old bones, and I will accept your help, even from a silvery-tongued orc like that guy over there. But so, would you aid us in our battle? I mean, even if it's just for funsies.
I like funsies. But
I
Goodman,
Adams.
Goodman, let me ask you one thing. Do they always attack the same spot? Like north, south?
I mean, no.
Mm.
No. I mean, they're kobolds, but I mean,
They're smart
they-
kobolds.
they have some tactics.
They're organized.
They're serviceable kobolds.
Mm.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes we call them, they're kobolds, every now and then. So he's working for you. These buds working for you. So.
And Spawn looks to the group and says, "If you're willing to help, now's the time that we prepare. They will attack again. What would you have us do? Is there anything you want to do to prepare?"
Yeah, it's very simple. Rowan, you're in charge of traps. Atlas, you're in charge of training the men to ensure that they can fight in siege warfare. You've learned all about that in your battle college. And I will wait here.
Now, Christoph, have met before? You you look familiar.
Nope.
And
Some people say I look like a very
nothing,
much-
probably nothing.
Some people say I look like a
Very
like
much.
a young.
What's
well,
that? What's
well,
that?
Some people say I look like a young who was that bard we all know? Oh, George of Saint George of Cluny. People say I look like a young Saint George of Cluny.
Oh. Yeah, I like to call that guy the Silver Fox. Sometimes, he's...
Because of his deeds in the Silver Forest, I recall.
Yes, yeah, the Silver Fox, yes.
So
That's probably why I look familiar to you. That's it.
Yeah. That's it. Okay.
So I'm training tieflings to fight. Is literally no one here know how to fight, or is that just an assumption that my friend Chris made?
And Swan kind of gets closer to you and says, "I mean, nail on the head."
Say again.
You don't have a nail on your head for the last time.
Your
okay.
tongue's not actually made of silver. Quit checking.
All right, show me to the untrained warriors, in quotes.
Sure, he motions you to a small squad of tiefling soldiers who are training in the courtyard.
If you don't do a fucking Mulan-style training montage complete
Dun, 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 dun,
with
dun,
actual
dun.
parody that you make up on top of your head right now and sing it for all the people, then this podcast is over.
I'm not a bard.
Let's get down to business
Business.
to defeat the Kobolds.
It's too many syllables.
No, it's let's get down to business to save the thieves. They
No,
attack
that
us
thief
day
sounds
and night
terrible.
and destroy our thieves. You're the saddest
It's not
punch
working.
No,
I've ever
no,
made.
we both tried, and that's valiant for both of us. It's not-
Basically, I just yell
you have a
orders
better
at them.
voice than
They
me,
follow.
though, so there's that. What do you do?
I'm basically just calling them to attention. Hopefully, they know what that is.
Cool. What do you other boys want to do?
I already told you I'm waiting here.
Okay.
I'm setting traps.
Sure. Describe what you want to do versus I'm going to make traps.
No, I was more towards like, Chris off. Like that's what you want me to do.
Yes.
I have a feeling that they're going to be attacking from there, and I point in a direction that I think would be a good place for him to put traps. I feel it. I just feel it in my bones.
All right, good. When you look,
Dealing with a
very
bunch.
good.
Dealing with a bunch of amateurs. Bunch of amateurs.
I have many kills under my belt. Many.
Yeah, well, why don't you? You got a Bardsley look to you. Why don't you sing about them, or you're gonna set some traps? What you gonna do, son?
I can do both at the same time, and then I'm gonna go get like little tiny rocks and put them on twigs, like the old fucking shitty fucking rock traps from
I'm gonna go-
mice.
Here, take these, and I hand you the ball bearings that I bought in episode 5.
Oh, the
Ooh, call back!
callbacks.
Call back! Call back!
I'll use these to great effect. I just throw them around the ground.
Sounds awesome. Good job. Do you? Excuse me, Spawn. Do you have any?
That's how
oil?
ball bearings work, right? Just ball
Fucking
bearings.
there you go.
Check
John-
the ball bearings at the.
John, do you have any jars of oil?
And Swan says, "Of course we do."
Yeah, we're going to need those.
Lots of them.
Great. And he like snaps for some guards, and when they come over, he says, "Get these men some oil."
Yeah, so we put the ball bearings into the oil, and then we throw the jars at the enemies from the walls as they attack, and then there are greasy ball bearings that they trip on and they fall down, and then we shoot the flaming arrows.
Oh, that sounds great. Can you get one of the people to pick up all the ball bearings?
Yes.
Excellent.
Spawn looks expectantly to both of you guys when you say that. Like, go on.
Yes, one of your finest privates.
No, they have other things to do.
I mean, this is your
Why are you talking
castle. I
about
don't care if
my
it
privates?
falls.
Hey.
Shane.
Yes, I will.
Wait, hold.
Stop talking about my privates.
Right. I'm sorry.
Chris, so this is the past, right?
It's very much the past. Yes.
Did you win this? Is this a battle that was won?
I was busy studying the arcane wars. And when this happened, I was a child, so I was probably, I don't know, doing kid stuff.
Do you think this will? Because we've never gone this way on the, I'm assuming, line of time. So
The scientific accuracy of we've never gone this way.
Oh, we have seen visions of the future. I get where he's coming from.
yeah,
And every day we march forward in time, 1 second at a time.
I walk back. These soldiers are simply untrainable.
Well, try very
have you tried singing to
hard
them?
because I.
Have you tried turning them off and on again?
No, I will try that. I walk away.
He comes
You're
back in a
suffering
dress
all
with
out.
his like,
Come
broken.
back, just diamond studded everything.
just real dolled up. The shirt, tastefully short.
Right. So, John the Goodman, what do you want to do to prepare for the coming battle?
Well, we set the traps,
Well,
and then we're training
that's the
my
plan.
men.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, so far, I mean, this is a good plan. I mean, you boys came here to help me. All I do is I just take my tieflings. Means we go out there, we crack some heads. I even have a spell, and it's pretty, it's pretty darn good. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
So,
that's just like your opinion,
but-
man.
Yeah, I mean, you being.
You being cute? You being fucking cute?
Always.
Yeah.
Right.
All
so,
right, great.
Sorry.
Devin, do me a favor.
So
I
I
got the
didn't-
giggles.
Devin, do me a favor. Roll like a. How would you say you're inspiring these guys or training them? Is that like a Mulan kind of training? Is it like a Full Metal Jacket kind of training? Like, what's the temperament here?
So the first line that I'll say is, "No poor bastard ever won a war by dying for his country." That's a patent quote, and so that kind of inspires them to be like, "Hey, I'm no good dead. Instead, I'll fight for my country."
Okay, so roll a persuasion roll.
Son of a gun.
Huh?
Hey, 15.
Nice. All right, that's
Way
gonna
to
help you
go.
later. You're gonna get some helpful things.
Yeesh.
Alex and or Rowan, do me a favor and roll sleight of hand for setting up traps.
That is a 19.
Ooh, that's super good. Christoph, do me a favor and roll a style roll.
Roll a chill check.
Yeah, roll a chill
Just
check.
chilling.
Can you describe to me what
the ways in
modifiers
which I
I have?
chill.
Yeah, those modifiers, it's somewhere in between your humanity roll and your charisma roll. So just
Oh, perfect. I'm great
do
at
that
both of those.
equation.
That's 20.
Oh, you
Okay.
you look super great the whole time they're working hard.
Thank you.
And John the Goodman, you do me a favor and roll a badassery roll as you sit there and watch over all of them.
Those are tough rolls. You got to make the DC on that.
I feel like that's a charisma, right? Is that what I'm feeling like? It's
I'll give you
charisma, right?
strength or athletics or charisma. Yeah,
Or intimidation.
because you could just be flexing the whole time, like
Really
from
whatever
Full Metal
role you're
Alchemist.
What do you think? In intimidation, probably.
Yeah,
Let's
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's go
Alright,
intimidation.
we're doing
I
it
feel
live.
like that's good. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Ooh, that's a 17.
Pretty
So
good.
good. Everybody around you feels more inspired by the fact that they don't want you to tear them to shreds. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty groovy right now.
And so a few hours pass as Atlas trains these tiefling soldiers to be more prepared from the things that he's learned from the Battleborn College. And Rowan, you build these traps to the specifications of Chris Toff's, design. And you're not feeling super good about it until the very end, and you realize this is just booze, like very thick, flammable booze with these ball bearings put in it, and you feel really proud of the fact that you've made this achievement. Christoph, you avoided all work and all interference of the fact that you avoided work, so that just worked out perfectly to your plan.
Thank you.
And John the Goodman, most tieflings do not want to interact with you at all anymore. So I think everybody was just success across the board for what they wanted to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And after the time passes, you hear Spawn yell, "They're here!" And that's followed by this roar of feet stamping against the ground, and it is just this overwhelmingly loud sound of feet pounding against the dirt, rushing towards the castle.
But Kobolds are little, so it's like a really heavy pitter patter.
No, it's like imagine your
Kobolds.
castle and the Zerg. There's just so many of them. This castle's outnumbered 6-1. Easy. What do you want to do, boys?
I mean, I'm popping
got
shots
a big
immediately.
castle.
Sorry, one at a time, please.
I'm popping shots immediately.
Okay. With your ice
Like-
attack, right?
No, light crossbow.
Light crossbow. Got it. Other boys?
I will have the archers ready on top. I will have the more melee attackers at the gate. They also have bows and arrows, but considerably less than those on top, shooting through maybe windows or something that are on one side.
I'm waiting for the wave of Capel.
I'm gonna chart. Yeah, I want to move as many people to funnel them into the gates, so that we have them funneled. Because we do have a castle that we can fall back to. So,
Well, I imagine you're all inside the castle.
I
when
think we
this
should fall
attack
back.
happens.
Oh, we're inside the castle. Okay. Well, okay. So we have people directing. I'm gonna wait at the gate because they're rushing towards it. I'm not gonna open it, obviously, but I'm gonna be manning the gate because obviously I'm a big, strong dude. So just in case they start to break through, because as I said before, we're losing ground. I'm gonna be waiting at the gate so yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'm just like roaring go get 'em boys type things, just like left and right.
Yeah.
I will also be down there yelling "Go get 'em, boy!" things because this guy has not been training his soldiers accurately. I had to do that when we showed up, and so I will be yelling them louder.
He'd be like, "All right, boys, hold your ground." He'd be like, "Okay, guys, you really got to hold your ground
Wait.
here."
I want to roll against them to see who's doing a better job
Sure,
at inspiring.
I want you to both to roll flat charisma rolls because there is no commander modifier.
Not great for
I'm
Atlas.
so bad. Nope, it's a 9. I have a -1.
Ooh man, mine's only an 8, so I
And so you
do
see,
beat you.
you see these tiefling almost watching this exchange between them, and a whole crowd looks left as Atlas shouts, "At the ready!" And then the whole crowd right to when John the Goodman says, "At the ready!" And the combination between you two, this happens back and forth, until Atlas just kind of like palms your face and screams another command, and they just accept that he was the last one to speak. and they put up their bows and they get ready for the onslaught of kobolds that approach, and everyone can hear this loud smashing of bodies against the wall. They're not even using tactics. You can hear metal and claw hit against the stone walls, bodies piling up as they're trying to use each other to build ladders.
Yeah, tipping that jar over the side.
And you see this oil pour down the castle walls, and there's guards along the walls with you dumping their barrels, and you watch as kobolds that are trying to climb up the ladder start to slip and fall, causing ladders of kobolds to fall down, and they begin to rebuild their efforts, struggling quite heavily.
Archers, flame arrows.
And as you bark the command, they again look at John the Goodman, almost doubting whether they should listen to the new white orc, but still using their own common sense, they light a torch to their arrow and they release. And you guys all witness
Massive.
Barbecue.
holy shit, this terrifying display of power. It's almost like through the tutelage of Kristoff, the person not doing anything, they hit just the perfect points, and this night sky is lit up in flames, and you can hear the screams of the kobolds as they burn to a crisp, and the shrill cries of kobolds trying to run away at this point. Those on the front line, they don't have an action. They don't even want to charge forward after burning to death. But
If I may,
go ahead.
I think I kind of want to jump in here because I've kind of seen this power struggle between John the Goodman and Atlas the Barbarian, and I think that I swell with some patriotic pride at this point, and I would like to hop down off the wall, and I would like to address these tiefling soldiermen.
You have the floor, sir.
Countrymen, brothers and sisters of silence, hear me now.
I'm already digging this. I'm digging
We
this
go-
already.
We know how our country came to be. We are not the first people who have inhabited this land. This land had a different name
Amen,
years
brother.
ago.
Amen.
When our people came here, cast away from every other place for our infernal nature. And we came
Preach
to this
it!
land. And there was screaming on all sides. People hollered. People said, no, go away. People said, no, put them to death. And what did we do?
You fought back.
We fought back. We fought back and we quieted
Hell
Oh.
yeah, we did.
all the
Hell yeah!
dissenters until all that remained was silence.
And you hear these soldiers roar in applause. And they charge the gate, uncommanded, shield and sword at the ready, and you see Svan leading them, that terrifyingly large lance in one hand at his side, and they are pushing for the gate. And you hear them all quiet. That roar of agreement is silenced by their training.
Oh, now they want to come train.
And then the gates break open as the squadron of tiefling are charging forward, and kobolds rush in, followed by two large white orcs wielding terrifying weapons. They're just pouring through, and you're watching.
Screw those guys.
You're watching tieflings clash against kobolds, 3 for every tiefling, and the white orcs walking this calm, menacing walk, and they are just striking tieflings down as they make their way.
I'm already throwing an ice knife.
You.
I'm already throwing
Yeah,
it.
yeah, jumping off the thing.
The thing.
I'm jumping off
Okay.
like the wall.
Yeah. So you guys jump down, and a white orc approaches towards you guys. And as you guys do that, you see, and you almost feel it before you see or hear it. You feel the force of the lance drive through this white orc's chest. From his back, this giant lance pierces right through him and disembowels him from the get. And you can hear the crunch of bone and watch the blood and the organs spill out from him as Svan tears him to shreds.
I shout, like, in a voice that's not mine, like, "Oh man, that Spawn is some kind of madman!" And then in a different voice, "Yeah, that's Madman Spawn, alright? Look at him get that orc! People will tell stories about this forever!"
And he kicks.
And I scream.
Go ahead.
And then I scream, "Hello, it's a lance!" And then just people will just be dying laughing from that.
Yeah, no, that's Tosh's hideous laughter on everybody within your show.
Yeah.
And he kicks the orc to the ground, and he makes his way towards these other kobolds. And you guys are confronted by a pair of kobolds and one of the remaining white orc inside the castle. And boys, it's time.
Roll for initiative.
I got a 1. Atlas got a 1.
Ooh, solid start. I like it. 1.
Changing my d20 over.
The late Christoph rolled a
18.
7.
18 for John the Goodman, 7 for Christoph. Rowan?
10 for Rowan.
Ooh, those are solid rolls, boys.
We did not do great. We did not do good. John,
Gold
did it good?
here.
Thank God for John the Good Man.
Okay, this is the way I wanted it.
This is?
I
Yeah,
wanted-
alright.
okay.
Let's roll for the kobolds. Oh, don't worry, the kobolds not showing great initiative rolls. Orc, a little bit different.
Just real quick.
Sure.
I had a quick question. I know this isn't great. What's compelled duel? I couldn't. What's that do? Like, I could just call someone out.
Yeah, you force him to fight you.
Okay. Guess
Yeah,
what,
kind of
guys?
thing.
That's definitely going to be used here in a second.
So I'm not going to say what your synergy is because it's not like I built your character or anything. But like, if you use compelled duel with Sanctuary, it makes it where they get disadvantage on any target that's not you, and they can't attack you because you're in a Sanctuary. It's a thing. But you do you, homeboy, because you're doing a different thing than the thing that I intended to do. The thing that you do. Works.
No. Say the sanctuary thing. Because that was. Hey, guess what? That was question number 2 from the old good man. Say sanctuary again. Say that.
Sanctuary! That?
No, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, that. Say no. Yeah. Oh,
Sanctuary.
yeah, that's it. I definitely did. Yeah. Say what sanctuary, please. Say that again.
He says,
That would be
explain what the spell is
For
for the audience.
Oh, yeah, so Sanctuary makes it where, like, as long as you don't attack anybody or cast a spell at anybody, attacks don't hit you, or something like that. I had to look at it verbatim.
You ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. The spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects. You ward a creature. And so
Yeah.
you ward a creature until the spell ends. Any creature who targets a warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. And you combine that with compelled duel.
So like, let's
Go on.
say I compelled duel to attack me. They couldn't attack somebody else. Is that what?
So
what
they
it
can
is?
attack other people, but they
'Cause it
attack
was
them
slightly
with
confusing to me.
disadvantage.
That's my bad.
Yeah. So what you do is you see the orc, you hit him with compelled duel, right? He has a wisdom saving throw. If he fails it,
Yeah.
then from that point on, whenever he tries to attack anybody that's not you, so all the rest of the boys, if he tries to attack them, he has disadvantage on it. So it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
It makes it really hard for him to hit. And then you cast
okay.
Sanctuary,
So
and then he has to roll a
so-
wisdom save throw just to even hit you. So you make it really hard for him to hit anybody.
That's what I want to do. That's it. So
That-
so I would want to cast it on that thing. That thing that you just said was very
That's
good,
perfect.
and
And
I
when it's
dig
your
that.
turn,
It's
we'll-
as if like
we'll,
it's it, and if it's like as if like you wrote this character sheet or something. It's like you have like you understand this on
I have a
like,
weird
the
insight into who
instinctual
John
level.
the Good
So
is. Yeah.
yeah, this feels really weird. You know what? also would have been in there. Paxton was a really good name for him, but I just like John just really, I don't know. Anyway, just say it.
Perfect. Okay, so we have our people ready. Everybody, let's play D&D, boys. You know, I just need to find. I had all this cool shit.
What were we doing before?
Not playing D&D for sure.
No, that's still D&D.
Okay.
I mean, is it though? All right, great. So, at the top of the initiative is this here white orc, and he
F that guy.
He postures towards you all as a group, and he says before he makes his action, "I am Thornbreaker. I will break your skulls." And Atlas, he looks super fucking familiar. Like to you specifically.
You orc.
What was his name again?
A Thornbreaker.
So your name's Thornbreaker, but then you break skulls. You're here to break our skulls. Wouldn't you be here to break our thorns? I don't get you, man. Anyway, continue on with your conversation.
And so he raises up this axe, Devin, that looks like super fucking familiar. And he begins to spin it wildly between his two hands above his head. And you all hear this low hum that kind of like pours off of him. And then as he spins it faster and faster and faster, it leaps into this high-pitched squeal. And I need you all to roll with some saving throws.
That is an 18.
Oh shoot. Okay.
There's a 13.
It's a 16.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
see. 13, 18, and
18.
16?
18.
18? So, it sounds like Atlas was 13, everybody else was
Yes.
16, 16, and 18, right?
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Good man 18.
Okay. So Atlas, almost very well fittingly, you feel disheartened by hearing this sound, this song, and for the next minutes, your AC is going to be cut in half.
Oh my dear lord.
It wasn't great to begin with, let's be honest.
It was not.
Oh, ouch.
I'm going to be killed by a paper cut at this point.
Yeah.
And you see the kobolds standing next to him, or standing near him. They feel much more powerful after watching this transpire, or in listening to this song. And that's going to end his turn. Next up in the order is going to be John Goodman. And I imagine you guys are about 30-35 feet out from the Thornbreaker, the White Orc, and the two kobolds at his side.
Yeah, so my speed is 30, so I can make it there, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I
you
can make
definitely
it.
run right up on him and fight.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. And then, hey there, Christoph. Should I cast Conjure Sanctuary first? I'm just saying words right now. So go for it.
As
Which
a
one do I
man
cast
acquainted
first?
with the magical arts, you should cast Compel Duel first. Because after you cast Sanctuary, you can't do any other harmful spells.
No. This isn't shop talk. This is like I'm yelling it back to him because I say I like him. I like how he looks. I think he looks like a good dude. He talks great things about silence. I just wanted to ask his opinion as I rush this super large white orc,
Okay,
and
sure.
so I'm yelling that over my shoulder, of course. Yeah. So yeah,
All right, so you
I'm
run
casting
forward.
Compelled Duel when I get up to him.
Yeah, so you run forward and you're shouting obscenities at him, as well as Christoph's advice is roaring through your ears, and he's gonna do a wisdom saving throw. Gotta pull up his
Yeah.
character sheet.
Oh!
Not great at those, boys. Like, if we're being honest. I'm gonna imagine a 6 doesn't beat that spell save DC.
Does not cut the mustard.
Yeah. So he looks at you, and in rage, he wants to destroy you and take you apart. I think he also feels more threatened by you being the largest party member. And unless you...
Well, I turn around and I moon him too.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. I think that fits everything. Rowan, it's your turn, buddy.
I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery against the White Orc.
Don't do that! Don't do
Yeah.
it! Don't do it!
Don't. I already did. I didn't do call and response.
Sure. Go ahead and do Vicious Mockery. What is that again?
I believe it is something that I should have memorized by now.
Yes, you should.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wait, does that counteract my? It feels like it would counteract.
He rolls a
It's your
6.
guys' show. I just
What
did
are
it.
the bad
It
things?
super absolutely does. I tried to stop him.
Yep. What are the bad
But-
things that happen if he rolls
Yeah,
a 6?
He takes 1d4 and has disadvantage on next attack roll.
So it's not the worst thing in the world.
It's not great. He takes 3 damage.
I love it, and he has disadvantage on his next roll. Got it.
And I'm going to use the magical loot to give everyone bardic inspiration.
Yeah, it sounds just like that when you do that. So everybody in the party has inspiration. Not
Mhm.
inspiration, a bardic inspiration die.
I feel so inspired.
Is there anything
I
else
feel
you'd like
so
to do,
inspired.
I feel so disheartened.
The inspiration is just flowing out my eyeballs.
Yes, that's the whole point. Sometimes you eat the bugbear. And well, sometimes the bugbear eats you.
Ron? Kristoff, it's your turn.
Call and response. Rowan, you fool!
What?
That's the call and response.
Yep.
Well, since we've already broke the seal on this goodness, we'll throw an ice knife at that fucking stupid idiot. The White Orc.
Oh,
Which
is it
one?
Rowan or Thornbreaker?
Thornbreaker.
Okay. Yeah, so you do that. He does a dexterity saving throw, right? Or is that
No,
that's
it's an
the
attack
second
roll.
I
piece?
could have attacked. I can attack the other guys. Okay, wait. I'm switching everything. My entire plan now.
Yeah, your entire thing is different now. Rowan ruined it for you. That is a 19
Yeah, that
to
hits.
hit. We'll go ahead and break off a D10 of damage. That's an 8.
Great.
And then now he and every creature within 5 feet of him
That's right.
does a dexterity saving throw.
Kobolds one of the kobolds does super well. 2 of them fail. One of them does really well.
14 is the number to beat.
Yeah. Well, I think a crit 20 beats it.
You know, good for him. Good
What's
So it's
for him.
that's
The one
8,
that does well.
8
I
cold
mean,
damage.
they don't have much.
8 cold damage, and then half for those who succeeded.
Great. So you throw this ice knife and it stabs the orc, Thornbreaker, dead in the chest, and then right as he's trying to recover from it, it explodes rapidly, and the kobolds, one is quick enough to get out of the way and only take this, this minor frost damage, and then the other one takes a full blast of the cold, wintry death that you spray for it. Is there anything else you would like to do?
So confirm for me, please. Who succeeded?
The kobold on the left.
Okay, got it. I'm good.
Okay, next up in the initiative is the kobolds. Oh, the kobolds, the cute little kobolds. And they're just gonna they got a giant bugbear in front of them, man. I think they're just gonna wail on him. And so the left kobold
Bring it on!
Swings at John the Goodman, and I don't think an 11 is gonna breach your armor. Your AC.
No.
Does not. Yeah, all my armor's 18.
And so he rushes up, and he goes to hit, but you're just too fast, too furious, and the second one follows his fucking pace, and you're so busy going left and right on the first one that you don't even see the second guy leap over him because he hits you with a crit 20.
Ooh, Lord, Sherry.
Oh!
And he's gonna do a frightening 5 points of damage.
Whoa!
As he stabs you with this tiny little dagger over and over again, inflicting 5 points of damage. Atlas, it's your turn, boy.
I eat pieces of crap like you for breakfast, son.
You eat
I
pieces
eat
of
pieces
crap
of
for
crap
breakfast.
like you for breakfast.
I'm
Every
one
damn day.
confused by that statement
Every
as
day.
he's stabbed several times by a tiny kobold. But my call to the white orc is, where do you come from?
Where do you go? Where do you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I feel like this is like the third time that we've done that bit.
It is.
It's always good, though. Gotta keep the classics rolling.
And the orc looks
Never
at you
fails.
and says, "Don't question me, baby orc."
To myself, I go, okay, that's great. Rage mode! So immediately,
Yes, Dad.
Foxwood's out, and I charge.
Yes!
Oh, wait, how close am I to John Goodman with that thing on him?
I mean,
You gotta
30 feet away.
And you have to say, nobody puts baby in the corner. You have to say, call Jimmy. You have to
Say it, say
nobody
the
puts
words.
baby in the corner.
Thornbreaker, and no one puts baby in a corner. And so I will run at him, and I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
Attempt with these rolls I got going on. Oh, no. That's like a 23.
Yeah, I will say that hits.
Okay, thank you. All right, so D12. Not great. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with just the weapon attack. And then at the end of the attack, he has to do a DC save, wisdom save.
All right, he fails that.
Okay, so he is going to take a D6. Another 5 damage.
Confirm, did you say wisdom save?
Oh, no, hold on, that's her attack wisdom save. My bad.
Yeah, it's a
Is-
dexterity saving throw for the light.
Yeah, dex save, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's going to take 5 damage on top, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage. 13,
Yeah.
excuse me, 13. Final answer.
Are you sure?
Reach.
I mean, I'll give you a minute. Do you want to check your math?
Yeah, just roll through.
What did I say, 8 and a 5?
Yeah, 8 and a 5.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. So, you rush up.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope, go nuts.
No, I mean...
I don't even...
Okay, alright. So, you rush up and you strike true on him with your sword, and following that, lightning bounces off of you and onto him, and he takes 13 terrifying points of damage. And next up is the White Orc.
I'll go again, okay.
And so Thornbreaker, he looks at you and he laughs. Is that all you've got? And he swings at you. And 18?
Disadvantage.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Disadvantage.
What's up? Oh, disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. 16?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you do have half your AC, fair enough.
Yeah. Alright. And so you're going to take 11 points of damage.
What's half? So half of that, we're going to take 5?
5.
Okay.
And then he's going to swing on you again. And he disadvantage. 12?
Yep.
half AC hurts, huh?
Yep.
And then you're gonna take 7 more damage, so 3. And so
Alright.
he comes at you, and he swings his mighty axe, and you watch, Devin, as you see, or Atlas, as you see this very familiar axe, this almost younger version of Willow, dance through the air as he cuts you quite deeply across your chest and back. And next up is going to be John the Goodman.
I'm just saying this out loud. Should I still cast Sanctuary? I know that
No.
we kind of missed everything, so...
Bad move. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. All right, I'm gonna use hit him with a stick. It's a very good, very obvious thing to do right now. So I have it held in 2 hands, of course. So let's do this. So
John, channel the magic energy that you were going to use for Sanctuary into some sort of smite explosion in his face hole if you hit him.
I don't have anything called that.
You do. It's on the other
I
side.
just have.
Flip it over.
You guys.
I don't. It does not look. Okay, hold on.
Just trust me on this.
No, wait, hold on. It's got compelled. No, that's just not.
Fine,
Like I hit him with. This is not good radio. This is not good radio, and I
This is
feel
not good.
embarrassed.
I actually love every minute of this.
And I'm embarrassed. No, I don't have.
That's okay. Anyways,
No,
you
I
hit him
got
with a
no-
stick.
No, I don't have that one. Whatever you're saying, I have. I don't have it. I just have hit him with a stick.
All right,
Yeah,
you hit him
Do
with a
it.
stick.
Hit
Roll
him
me a
with a
d20
stick.
plus your
Say-
strength modifier and proficiency.
No, yeah. I got, oh, wait, hold on. Let's make sure. I got Cure Wounds, Compelled Duel, and Sanctuary. That's all
But
I got.
those are the spells you know, but a paladin has a special ability where it can burn spell slots to do a divine smite instead.
does not compute.
Trust me, I promise I wouldn't steer you wrong.
Yeah, it's a class ability, like my Bardic
I-
Inspiration isn't a spell.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, it's just the
Let's
thing
do
you
this.
can do.
Roll d20, right?
Yep.
I like that. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. And then what is it? Strength roll? What is it?
It's
Yeah, you
a
add-
d20 plus strength and proficiency.
Okay, let's do this. That is a strength. It is a 16. No. Yeah, 16.
Okay, so you run up with Roseanne, and almost like fearing the loud,
Reaper.
obnoxious noise that your stick makes when it swings through the air, he steps back and is able to sidestep the entire attack.
What?
Oh no, I don't think John knew that he could have used his bardic inspiration on that, right, John?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
use
that-
bardic
that- let's do-
inspiration.
what
to roll
happened
a
there? So now-
D6.
Now
You
it's
can,
it's a 20.
There you go, perfect.
Boom.
So do me
Now
a
it's a
favor,
20.
roll your damage dice, please.
So it's 2d8. Yeah, next damage is 2d8. No, it's a.
Yeah, so you
I'm
do your regular
second level
attack,
eight.
and then you add 2d8 to that.
Yeah, so you're gonna roll 3d8.
Yes.
Okay. 4, 3, 2. So 9.
And then add
And then it's
3.
plus, and then and then add 3. So yeah, so 12.
heavy hitters.
So you strike him right across the bow of his enormous white orc body, and he does not like it. Not one bit. And that's gonna be Rowan.
McCall in response, does this guy look kind of familiar?
Yeah, he's Alice's dad.
Gotcha.
Henry is my father.
Nope, I'll call and response. One call, one response. Get out
No.
of here.
Yeah, one call, one response. In that case, I'm gonna cast Heat Metal on the not Atlas White Orcs Willow.
Hey, Devin, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Willow, what's that hilt made out of?
Hilt is made out of not metal, if I'm
Got
being
it.
honest.
Cool. That's what I want to know. So you've made his axe
skill-
way more powerful.
The skills.
And if it's not metal, then it burns and the head will fall off.
Oh,
Mm.
that's interesting.
It's red hot, so he
Yeah.
just has a burny stick.
He just has a burning stick.
I mean, I think he still makes a.
I'm really like concerned about that ability and fucking hate everything about it. But you know, D&D.
It's a good spell.
There's no way Wizards of the Coast
D&D,
let
y'all.
something like that
DD, yeah.
roll through with no issues whatsoever.
I mean, he can drop it, and then he
Just
doesn't
drop it.
Yeah.
Choose a manufacturer such as a metal weapon or a suit of heavy armor.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look like you can do anything besides metal.
Red hot creature. Yeah, I mean you make the metal axe grow red hot, not the wood itself.
Yeah, but if it was wood, it would catch on fire.
Yeah.
That's
It
what
would
he's saying.
burn.
It takes damage.
Is that if you take a red hot metal and put it on wood, it burns.
I don't know that it would just like destroy the weapon though. Like that would say like that would make these weapons.
No, it would
flimsy.
probably sit there and smolder for a second, and the next time he hits something with it, it would definitely come off.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what plays of it. Yeah, you do that. If the creature, yeah, if he's holding it. All right, yeah, that doesn't apply. All right, you do that to his axe.
Mm-hmm.
It's red fucking hot. All right.
Yep.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it. No bonus actions this time.
Perfect. Christoph, your turn, buddy.
In the spirit of Lawful Stupid, whenever Alex does not cast Vicious Mockery, I am casting Frostbite.
Okay. Give me
so-
frostbite one more time.
A Constitution saving throw
Okay, and you're casting it on.
on the White Orc.
Okay. Yeah, 16.
That succeeds.
Okay, so he takes half damage, I assume.
Nope, nothing happens.
Okay.
It's a saber suck.
Yeah, saber suck. Got it. So you cast this frost ability, and because the heat from his
He's warned by the axe. You
Yep,
got it. Yep.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Everybody at home understands what happened. Got it.
Yep.
Not
Physics.
good. Not good rolls. Nope.
Okay,
Real
so the two kobolds.
Oh,
sorry. Go ahead.
I forgot last time. I ain't forgetting again. Bonus action. Atlas, go for his legs.
Mm.
Now you have it.
Okay.
I have advantage on your next attack. Enjoy.
Yeah. So after seeing the white orc go after the other white orc, the two kobolds, confused almost by what's happening, but still attack the enemy white orc. That is, I mean, maybe a 9.
That hits.
I love this. Okay.
Atlas has an AC of like
Yeah.
14.
7.
Okay, so
Ow.
the first kobold jumps on you and begins stabbing you like a madman, just like you watched John Goodman take all of the stabby, owie, owies, and you're gonna take 6 points of damage as this kobold just dices you up, which is 3 after your rage. And the other kobold is gonna do the same thing, and yeah, he definitely hits. And let's see. You're gonna take 7 points of damage as one kobold leaps from John Goodman onto you and just stabby. So you've got 2 kobolds kind of like balancing themselves on you, trying to stab at you. And that's good news because it's your turn, buddy.
Okay, well, I'm going to do what he did before, and I'm going to take out Willow, and I'm going to spin her around, hoping that they get the same result.
So I want to be clear. You're taking your action to spin Willow around above your head wildly.
Yep.
Do me a favor. and do an athletics roll.
Okay, come on, dice, don't fail me now.
Oh, I love this.
Oh yes, athletics. It's a 5. That's a 23.
Awesome. Do me a favor and roll 2d10, please.
Oh no, what's a D2 gonna do today? All right, the first is a
percentage die.
4 and a 43.
I'm sorry.
A 4 and a 3.
A 4 and a 3. I don't know if you want to combine them. It's a 4 and a 3.
I don't. I just want a 4 and a 3. Okay,
7?
so all of your party members, as they hear this wobbly, rough noise, get 7 temporary HP points.
Right.
Very nice. Wait, so I get those 2, right?
Yeah, you get them too.
So does that
Just
heal
add
me 7 points?
No,
and I'm
it doesn't.
2
You
over,
just get
or
7 buffer points, essentially.
so just my hit points go up, but what I have right now stays the same.
Yes.
No, you
Oh,
get
the only one
plus,
thing that's taking
plus
damage.
7 to your HP, effectively healing.
It's like a shield, and that
Yeah.
needs to be taken down before you get back to your HP.
Yep.
I get it. Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
I want to say that was pretty cool. That's it.
Good deal.
It's the first thing your dad taught you.
Atlas breaks his arm, patting himself on the back.
That's true. So the Thornbreaker, seeing you mock him almost by doing this terrible display of the Willow's song, he goes into his own rage, and he comes for you, and he swings at you.
Daddy.
And I'm gonna assume a 16 hits.
Yeah, you seem pretty correct.
Everything hits.
Yeah,
Literally everything.
Woof.
Everything hits.
You're gonna take 17
That
points of
was-
damage,
That was
So
because
8.
he's got a weak AC.
Mm,
and then
It's a
you're
good
gonna
song.
say.
I hate John Goodman.
To be fair, John Goodman hates John Goodman.
You're gonna take another 12 points of damage.
Suck it, white dwarf.
So you're gonna take a total of
Dadgummit, dude.
14 after resistances, and as he just
Mhm.
strikes down on you time and time again. And that's gonna be his turn, boys. John Goodman, your turn.
Okay, so he's right. I'm still next.
Yep.
He's going after Atlas, so I'm still right there. Right?
Yep.
Can I do that smite thing again, or is that just the
Yeah,
one
you
time?
got one more time. You can do that.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do this bad boy. Okay, so I forget. Is it strength or is
I will
it
take a moment.
strength, whatever the highest one is. Okay.
I will take a moment to say, just for the record, just because I know now that I forgot to put it on the character sheet. You also have an ability, because I forgot to put his abilities on there. You also have an ability called Lay on Hands, where you could reach out and put a finger on Atlas and heal him for up to 20 hit points. If that's
So
a
what's
thing.
your HP right? Atlas, what's your HP right now?
I'm not feeling very good.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that, but I want to put my finger right in his belly.
He doesn't wear a shirt, so
That's
that
where
adds
I
up.
want to land the finger, like right there in the belly. Cool.
It stinks. I've not
So,
had a bath in
do I
months.
do I have to? Yeah.
No, you don't have to roll anything.
So I got my
Just do
finger
that.
in the belly button. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And so what do I? No. How does he get his points? Though?
That's it.
You just do
I
it.
roll the points,
Yeah.
or-
You choose how many, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, you give him up to
All right,
20
so
points. You just give him as many as you want.
Okay. There you go. You get 20.
20?
They're
All right.
just going for free.
Thank
But then
you.
I also, at the same time, I say, you ain't breaking any thorns. Like he calls himself Thornbreaker. He's broken 0 thorns. John the Goodman is not impressed whatsoever with the Thornbreaker.
Yeah,
I agree,
Thornbreaker
John,
has
but-
broken 0 thorns, and Goodman healed like a good man would. So who's living up to their name?
Yeah,
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah.
exactly. I can still move, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
but
move,
it-
but you can't
correct.
attack.
If you move right now, you will be prompting attacks of
Yeah.
opportunity.
You'll get hit real hard.
Okay, so that was my question: was how close I was.
Yeah, he's like
So,
right
okay,
in the face,
cool.
right?
Yeah, no, just I leave my finger. I leave my finger in Atlas's belly button, healing him for. No, I'm taller than him, so it's just like casually, just kind of like tickling the little hairs around.
Yeah,
and
man. There's nothing casual about somebody
super
a
I
foot
do
taller
not
than me
have-
with their finger in my belly button.
I do not have any hair on my body.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
No?
That's canon.
Not even your belly button. Is
I
that canon
said
now? All
I
right,
have
we just
no
learned.
hair on my body.
Rowan, it's your
Okay.
turn, bud.
Oh, all right.
Thank God.
Okay. Okay.
Skin
Mm.
to skin.
So, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
And then.
He's gonna roll with some saving throw. The Thornbreaker, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know a 12 doesn't do it, so he's gonna take some
It does
damage
not.
and disadvantage.
And. He takes so much 1 damage.
Ooh. Oof.
He takes a whole damage.
He takes a whole damage. And then, I guess call and response, Atlas, how you feeling now?
98%.
Alright, good. And then that'll be my turn.
Oh man, he's doing. Oh
Christoph,
man, I've been doing the math all
Your
real
turn,
good
buddy.
now. I got.
I'm going to like sigh and pull out my light crossbow, and then I'm going to shoot this white orc in his dumb face.
Okay, you do that.
I feel confident in that. That's a 19.
That's a hit.
And then he is flanked, so I will go ahead and throw in that sneak attack damage.
What
and that-
damage is sneak attack? Is that physical?
Yeah, it's a physical damage. I would say that it would be halved by
yeah, that's what I was
it's
trying to figure out.
whatever the normal attack is, right? So if it's a piercing attack like this is, it'd be
Yeah,
piercing.
that's what I was thinking. All right, cool.
But it's still gonna be a lot because that is 18.
Woo! He still takes a lot of damage. Got it. Okay. So
And then
Sorry, no, you finish your action and then I'll narrate.
bonus action. John, hit him with a stick.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
I can do that now. That I
Yeah.
know how to do, son. That I know how to do.
And so you
Don't
pop
make too much
off,
of
my-
me saying son. I just like.
so you pop off a shot, and it stabs him straight in the chest, and he just is almost unfazed by it, but angry nonetheless. And it's the Kobolds' turn, and they admittedly just continue to pound on Atlas because they're finding purchase with each strike, and I know this hits, so we're just gonna go ahead and roll damage. And you're gonna take 5 damage as the Kobold continues to stab you in your open. area.
For the next one, I'm gonna go ahead and use a reaction to give me a +1 to AC just to see if that works. That's with my Blade Mastery feat.
Okay. Sure. I mean, a 7?
Yay! He
Might
doesn't
go
hit me.
off. Yeah.
Okay, so he
Because of the
runs
plus
up, or so he like loses his footing as you prepare, and he gravely misses his weapon strike as he falls to the ground.
Is he on the ground?
I mean,
Like
no, he's on
laying
his
down, like
feet.
pro? Oh, dang.
No, nice try there.
Yeah,
Your
thanks.
turn, Atlas.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack the orc, but I'll say, where'd you get that axe from?
And you hear Willow say, "Finish him!"
Wait, you hear Willow say that?
Sorry,
Willow's also-
Foxwood. Finish him.
I'm gonna swing Willow around again, actually.
Okay, you're gonna do the high Willow spinning thing.
Yes.
Athletics roll, please.
Good at these. Here we go. Plus this 18.
Okay, you spin Willow around, and it's that same wobbly type of sound.
So it's +7 again, or
Nope. You're still learning how to use this spell.
got it.
It doesn't do anything for you.
Does that count as an attack?
I said counts as an action.
It's definitely an action for sure.
Okay, I'm done then. That's it.
Sorry, bud. And so the white orc.
Wait. I take umbrage. He's not allowed to.
Why not?
Because of the effect of Foxwood.
No.
Does
the effects of Foxwood is that he has to have Foxwood on his person at all time, not use her. The Sword of Vengeance requires that he is unwilling to part with the weapon.
Yeah, but he has to make an attack if there's a creature in range that has attacked him.
No, we haven't been doing the wisdom save. Technically, he has to do a wisdom save with it. And we just have failed to do that over and over again because I forget to remind him. That's the mechanic of the weapon, that when he gets hit, he's supposed to roll a wisdom save, and if he gets a 15 or higher, he's fine. Otherwise, he has to blindly attack. And it's all a moot point anyways, because the Thornbreaker, he brings his axe high into the ground, and Atlas, you being the closest person to him, have the worst visual of this because the lance spears through him again, and you are just covered in this orc's blood as this lance tears Thornbreaker into two. And on the other side, you see Svan, and what you see of Svan is someone just covered in kobold blood and orc blood, and he doesn't even look at you guys as he tears this orc apart and moves on to the two kobolds dispatching.
Gosh.
He's in a madman's trance.
And he is just demolishing the kobolds as they continue to pour in the gate and continue to pour in the gate until it's too much. And you guys are fighting kobolds. You're throwing ice spells, and you're swinging around Foxwood and Willow, and you're playing the lute of wind. And John the Goodman is like manhandling people. He's swinging Roseanne and breaking necks by the half dozens and throwing kobolds across the field. And you see tieflings start to fall. And
I feel like he's definitely hitting these creatures in the groin, right? I think like Roseanne is a natural ball buster.
Absolutely. And you
every one of them. What's really cool is I'm doing this all still with my finger in Atlas's belly button.
That's the most impressive part.
It is. Everybody is impressed with that.
He thinks like he has to keep it there for me to keep my health, or I'd die.
It'll leak out of his belly button.
And the first that you guys see to fall is John. The kobolds swarm him, and he drops to the knees, and you don't see him anymore because there's too many on top of him. And following that, you see Svan collapse under the weight of a dozen kobolds that just leap on top of him. And you watch Atlas as he starts to get swarmed by a giant army of kobolds, and he starts swinging Willow in one hand and Foxwood in the other, just tearing them to pieces, but there's too many of them until Atlas, playing Willow to give him inspiration, you feel the world melt away. And you're back in the city street, and you have lost track of the dwarf with the hammer, and it's almost like only a few moments have passed.
Right, so back at that dwarf, boys.
Yeah, we gotta get the dwarf.
Let's go get
Nothing
him.
important to talk about. No
Guys.
deep-seated conflicting feelings.
Well, I have to
You're
go.
whispering that. Don't forget me.
Don't you forget about me. I'll never forget you, John Goodman.
I'll never forget John the Goodman. His story really tied this whole adventure together.
And,
Who are we talking about?
You, Kristoff, you remember those details at Castle Capel a little differently than you did before.
Right.
Before you knew that Castle Capel was one of the great victories that Spawn was known for. It was one of the first times his name was rung across the land of silence. And now you know that John Goodman played a part. And you don't remember Spawn getting the same name that he had before. The same renown from that battle.
Chill.
Oh snap!
Fucked it up, guys. We fucked up time.
Changed everything.
Meh.
And that's where we're gonna end this episode, boys.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
real
always,
downer.
it's always a downside to just, end the episode period, but we have to sometime. And
That's true.
yeah, I think first and foremost, I want to say thanks to Chris for joining us on this stupid, wacky adventure, and thank you for having such an infectious laugh.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
for sure. For sure.
You know, you think I'd be known for like talent or wit or anything? Nah.
Nope.
This is I laugh loud.
Nope.
So I
You
guess
have
to be
the
known for
intro laugh.
something. That's all. Yeah. There you go. But
I
yeah, thank you
love-
for having me on, guys. Hope I didn't screw up.
No, it was a
Screw up
laugh.
You did a real good
but,
job.
No, it was
anyway,
amazing.
well, thanks. Oh, well, thank you, Cat.
Oh, shots fired.
Get out of here! You ruined everything.
Yeah, but I
Thanks.
do
Thanks.
absolutely want to give you a good 30-40 seconds, maybe a little bit longer. Tell us about where people can find you, what you do, and who you are. This is your time to plug it all.
My time to shine. Yeah, I usually do it whenever I say the name as fast as I can. But yeah, I'm co-host of More Gooder Than with my good buds Corey and Donnie. We come out every Wednesday. We're available on all podcatchers, including our website, which is mgtpodcast.com. We're on Twitter at mgtpodcast. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at More Gooder Than. We take 3 movies, like I said before, that are similarly themed. I was talking offline. We had a Patreon episode, which was 3 Tom Hanks movies. For The Green Mile and Apollo 13, we decided which one was quote-unquote most goodest. We understand that the grammar is wrong, but we do it for comedic sake anyway. We have a really good time. We're not a serious critique show. We're emphasis on the humor. I laugh a lot. We sing a lot. Donnie makes fun of me. But so if you're on social media, it's gonna be me that you talk to. So, but and we're very active on social media. Much like I'm glad you guys all got it. That's good. See, and that's where we're buddies. But I love these guys. I'm currently holding my potion of healing that I won fair and square from them. So you guys do a fantastic job promoting yourselves, and what you guys do on social media is almost as fun as what you do on air. So kudos to you guys.
you.
Thanks for having me on.
Very sweet.
That makes us all
Thanks.
feel great.
You are a
Oh.
good man.
I will super take credit for that.
Just
Oh, no.
puts the least amount of effort in.
Yeah. Ouch.
It's like Kurosaw's character.
And I think actually, in the spirit of that, I want Alex to give his min-max mankind pitch, because I know the other 3 of us have hoarded ourselves out. So your turn, sir.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's fine.
Oh, right now.
Like right now.
It's right now.
Like right now, you guys should do that. You guys should be the person that Mr. Rogers knew you could be. Fucking give to people.
Yeah. Okay, great.
That's all you have to say. You guys have already given out the information a lot.
Child's
So-
Play charity
Thank
no
you.
longer wants to be affiliated with us because he said, "Fucking give us some money."
No, not us. Give charities
So
money. We don't
hashtag
give fucking money.
min-max mankind is a really cool charity initiative that we're doing, where you can play tabletop games, give back to charities, challenge your friends, and have that sweet humanity roll, which I love everything about what that sounds like every time I say the humanity roll. There's so much.
It's not just for humans.
It's not just for humans. That's true, and I'm kind of a speciesist and racist for that. But it is
You know
what it is.
Like, honestly, I love that everyone's choosing their own charities too. Like, so
Right,
many
that's my
charities are
favorite
getting.
portion of it.
Yeah. Like so many people are getting good out of this, and it's awesome.
See, that was better, Alex. That was much better.
You know,
You win some, you lose some. You can find out more about that at minmaxmankind.org. And I want to say again a special thank you to Chris for coming on the podcast and spending almost 2 hours of his time that he will never get back.
Ever. Thank you,
Ever.
Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
thank you so much.
I consider it time well spent.
Oh, yes.
Aww.
You are a good man.
All right, everyone. Goodbye. Miss
Goodbye.
you.
Bye.
So
Love you
long.
forever.
Sayonara.